Okay, on this case, what are we here for?
Your Honor, originally we were going to do a compliance hearing back in, I believe it was December. We were opting to try to get his GPS monitor off.
Mhm.
However, at this point, I don't think that that would be a good idea.
Okay.
Since December, there's been some mental health issues with Mr. Lemkin, and he's been in and out of treatment.
Mhm.
So we just wanted to give the court an update on where he was and have a couple of things that we want to do.
Yes, Your Honor. We were originally scheduled for yesterday. I did announce to the court that he was in, if I may pretend to the court at San Antonio Behavioral. He did get that discharge information, Judge.
Mhm.
According to his outpatient plan, I believe they're wanting coordination with Center for Healthcare Services to get him stabilized on potential case management services, Judge. I
Mhm.
spoke with probation, and that's something that we're going to hopefully work towards, is to linking him up with Center for Healthcare, alleviate some of these concerns, and hopefully he won't have to be going to the Methodist or behavioral hospital on issues. But I'm glad that the court brought this issue to light, because it seems like he was having some issues, and I'm glad it's being brought here so we can squash out and just see what we need to do to get him some help.
All right.
Your Honor, I would like to point out at this point in time, he is not being supervised by a mental health unit because he was in compliance with everything and we didn't know that there was an issue.
Mhm.
So we would like to amend conditions for him to have an evaluation with our mental health unit. And as you know, they work hand in hand with the Center for Healthcare Services so that we can get him stabilized on his meds and be supervised the way that he should be.
We have no objection to that, Judge. The court.
And I would also ask, Your Honor, if you can impose that that would happen as soon as possible.
All right, Mr. Lampkin, how are things going with you?
Good.
All right. So here's the thing. Whenever there are some issues that occur with you, talk to your probation officer. If you feel like they're not addressing it, you can come into court. You understand?
Right. Oh, no.
All right. Ms. Abrams, she's going to let you know how to contact your probation officer. But if there's a mental health issue, or if there's something you feel like that probation is not officer is not addressing, you can come into the courtroom.
I'll give you my information too, so you can contact.
And counsel, will you be able to stay on the case?
Yes, Your Honor. I don't mind staying on it just to assist him should any matters arise, and I'll give him and his family members here my contact info so they can always reach out to me too.
All right. And so we'll make sure you remain appointed on the case, and you can, I know that usually in Judge Carruthers Court, they have updates ever so often.
That's right.
And the attorney who's appointed get paid for those updates. I believe usually the payment is paid as a motion to revoke. So,
well, I'm with the public defender, so I don't have to, I get paid the same.
okay, awesome.
No worries.
So if we could, let's recall this case in 3 months to see how he's doing.
Yes, Your Honor.
And at that time, if there are some issues that you have, you can let us know, but we'll bring you back in 3 months. And let me give you a date.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's put it for April 29th.
Yes, Your Honor. Sounds like a plan. We surely appreciate the court's time and for addressing this matter, Judge, and we're hoping he gets better.
All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna amend conditions. I'll ask that the MIC evaluation be expedited. We'll continue with the GPS, but once you're stabilized and everything is okay, your counsel can always come back for me to consider removal of the GPS.
Anytime.
Yes, he can come back, but I think it's probably best for him to just, in April, we can see how you're doing. And if everything is going well, I'll strongly consider removal of it. Do you understand? All right, is there anything else that you want to discuss, Mr. Lampkin? All right, how are things going now? Are you living with relatives? And how's that going?
I kind of wanted I kind of wanted to move back in on my own state.
Mhm. Well, You know what? And you can discuss that with your family members, but it's probably best that you stay with someone from now, just until everything is back on routine.
I'm
Yes.
ex-military, so we got it pretty much under control on that.
Okay.
I was wondering if we could get, I know you already made a ruling on it. I was hoping Malik would have made a comment to you that if we could get a couple of hours extra on the monitor, because we're having to take him to all these different
Sure. Can I see the phone?
facilities, and we make sure that he's, charging it and everything. But we're just having a problem with the hours of 7 to 6, and I wanted Malik to tell you that because we're taking him to all these different doctor's appointments, and we have a new psychiatrist appointment down on Commerce Street, and so we're kind of like everybody's running ragged taking. So if we could get a couple of extra hours,
Okay.
8 o'clock.
All right. Why don't we do this? Probation, are you okay with his GPS partial and for medical appointments and mental health treatments? So what that would mean is whatever time his medical appointment is or mental health treatment is, he can go and you can take him. So by me just saying partial GPS for medical appointments and mental health treatments, they will know. If there is an issue, counsel, with pretrial services or probation that's monitoring this, you can just let the court know.
Yes.
Okay.
We're having to use all kinds of people to ferry him around,
Okay.
That's the main thing.
All right. Thank you for letting me know that. Thank you. All right. So how are things going?
It's going very good. I'm blessed right now. Finally got this other job that I've been wanting. It's my second week already.
Okay. And so you're still doing your meetings and doing everything you need to do to stay clean and sober?
Yes, ma'am. I've been doing 3 classes every week, once a week, and then I just got to go report with Miss Galindo.
All right. So what type of work do you do?
Metal work right now. I'm in a warehouse. We're cutting sheet metal and all that, aluminum angles and all that for buildings.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Do not backslide because it's easy once you start meeting with people at work and they want to, hey, let's just go out for a drink. Once you start
ma'am.
doing that, it's easy to backslide. So don't do that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And remember, if you need anything or you feel like probation is not addressing something with you, just let the court know. You understand?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I had a question. If you could help me out, I got hired through a temp service and they did a background check. I know I'm on deferred probation, but this company that I'm at doesn't hire felons, but the charge that I'm on still popped up. I don't know if there's like a letter they can get that stating that I'm still I'm on deferred probation, that I'm not a felon yet, a convicted felon.
Well, what you'll have to do is you'll have to get an attorney to do that. But if you want them to call into the court,
Yes,
I'd be
ma'am.
more than happy to tell them that you're on deferred adjudication, but that's all I will be able to tell them. I would
Yes,
not
ma'am.
be able to advocate for you.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah, because I think they hire you on like after 3 months. So after that, I'll be getting in touch with you.
Okay. All right. Keep up the good work. Do not backslide. Okay.
I will not, Miss Boyd. I've been seeing you on TikTok a lot.
Oh, okay. I don't even, and it's so funny. I don't even know how to do TikTok, Instagram, or any of that. I guess I need to
You're on there,
learn.
though. You're on there. I was like, what?
Okay. All right. Have a great day
Okay.
and be safe at work. I know dealing with that. Sometimes accidents happen.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Because you know what? A guy told me he's an attorney, but he
Mhm.
decided he didn't want to be an attorney anymore. He's a carpenter now.
Yes,
He
ma'am.
lost one of his fingers. He said, you're not a carpenter until you lose at least one finger. So
Yes, ma'am.
don't be a carpenter. Just work with sheet metal. Okay.
I won't, man. Have a blessed day. Thank you.
All right. You too. Have a blessed day.
Yeah, bye.
Bye-bye.